Well, good morning. We're halfway through the week. Today's Wednesday, January 13th, and this is Wise Words from Waldo. That I will go to heaven one day is a glorious thought for me. We can only imagine how incredible. But when I think that Jesus left heaven to come to this earth, I can't grasp it. In 1873, a Belgian priest named Joseph DuBois was sent to minister to lepers on the Hawaiian island of Molokai. When he arrived, he began by trying to meet each one of them and to develop a friendship with them. But they shunned him. He worked harder. He built a chapel by hand. He invited them to come and worship. But no one came. He poured his heart and soul and life into the ministry there for 12 years. Finally, dejected, he chose to return to Belgium. He bought passage on a ship. As he stood on the deck waiting to board, he looked down at his hands, and he noticed a few small spots. He immediately knew what was happening. He had contracted leprosy. He would now return to the colony as a leper. Word spread through the colony about his disease. Hundreds of lepers showed up outside his hut. They now understood his pain and his fear. But the biggest surprise he would have was the following Sunday. When he walked to the chapel that he had built, it was already full, and there were many standing outside the chapel. His ministry was instantly relevant and successful. Hundreds gathered every week. The reason? He was one of them. Jesus gave up his glory in heaven to become human, to be one of us. Philippians says he made himself of no reputation. He took upon himself the form of a servant, and he was made in the likeness of man. One of the primary reasons that I became a Christian was because religion said that man needed to be like God. Christianity said that God became flesh, human, coming to earth for me. He came to earth for you. The question is, what will you do with him? Now stop and think about that.